Hey everyone, welcome. Today we're going to do a quick arm workout. If you have two blocks, go ahead and grab them. If you don't have blocks, you could use a couple books, or I guess you could not use blocks, period, and just use the earth. So you might want to start up. This is just one of our quick videos, but you might want to warm up with a couple sun salutations. We're going to meet right on hands and knees into a tabletop posture. So fingers are spread nice and wide. I'm grounding down through the meaty parts of the palms, and my shoulders are right over top of my wrist creases. Knees are underneath of the hips. Go ahead and take an inhale. Allow your belly to dip down towards the earth. Press the heart forward, lift the tailbone. And as you exhale, dome the spine up towards the sky. Press the earth away from you. Pull the shoulder blades away from one another. And just flow that a couple times. Inhale, belly dips down, heart presses forward. Exhale, doming the spine up towards the sky. Nice, couple more rounds. All right, start to find a neutral spine. So that's going to be a place right in between this cat and cow motion. Think about knitting the front ribs in towards the back body as if you're corseting through the rib cage. Take an inhale. We're going to lengthen this right leg long behind you. And as you exhale, you're going to bend this right knee. Good. Take a breath here. As you exhale, draw your knee in towards the nose, dome the spine up towards the sky. Inhale, bring that right leg back, keep the knee bent. You're going to shift slightly forward, taking the shoulders past the wrist creases. Bend those elbows in towards the ribs, lower down halfway. Inhale, press the earth away. Exhale, knee towards the nose. So we're going to do that a few times here. So one thing to note as you start to lower down halfway is we don't want to take those shoulders below the elbows. So keep that heart pressing forward, elbows squeezing in. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. Bring your right leg down. Take a moment, come to Virasana, hero's pose. You might take your right arm across your body. Give yourself a little stretch here. And then do that with the opposite arm, left arm across, shoulders away from the ears. Take a deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Excellent. Let's come back to that tabletop posture and we'll switch to the opposite side. So if it feels good to move through a cat and a cow, move through a cat and a cow. Knit your front ribs in towards the back body, engage through the core. Take an inhale, left leg's going to extend back behind you. Exhale, bend the knee, flex through the foot. Draw the knee in towards the chest, really press the earth away. Feel your core engage. Good. Send it back. You're going to shift it forward. Find those chaturanga push-ups. Good. Knee in towards the nose, lower halfway down. Nice work, everybody. Remember that sometimes less is more. We're moving with intention here. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Go ahead and bring that left leg down. Tuck your toes under. Lift the knees up. Press your hips towards the back of the mat. Relax the head down. Come into downward facing dog. Take a moment to pedal through the feet if that feels okay. Shake through the head. Take a deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Let's step your feet a little closer together. Take an inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, you're going to step your right foot forward in between the hands. We're going to come into a crescent lunge. So right knee is going to stay bent right over top of the ankle. We're going to keep the torso lengthening forward for this variation, pulling your right hip back. And know that you can always modify with this right knee down. From here, we're going to take those biceps by the ears. Thumbs are going to point up towards the sun, and we're going to find a little pulse in the arms for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring the hands down. We're going to do a little around the world. So step your right leg back. We're coming into a plank. So if you need to modify again, knees could be dropped down, navel's hugging in towards the spine, tailbone's tucked under, sternum's reaching forward, gaze can be downward so we have that natural length within the cervical spine. Feel the energy in your heels as well as the crown of the mind. Keep breathing. Shaking is A-okay. But we got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take Vashistasana on the right side. So side plank. Again, modify by dropping that right knee down, or you can stack the feet one on top of another. You could stabilize with that left foot in front of the right if that feels better to you. Right shoulder is over top of that right wrist. The hips are pulling away from the earth. Left arm could reach up overhead, or you could take that left arm parallel with the ear. Squeeze through that right side body. Keep lifting up through the hips and breathing here. You got this. We're halfway there. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Left hand's going to come down. We're taking that Vashistasana on the other side. Core is engaged. The left shoulder over top of the left wrist. Right arm reaching high. Keep breathing here. Keep finding space within the body. You got this. Stronger than we give ourselves credit for. Nice work. You can lift that top leg up for a little bit more as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hands are coming down. We're going to drop the knees down and we're reversing our table. Come onto your booty. Bring your hands behind you. Fingertips will face forward towards the front of the mat. Start to lift the hips up. So you could be in this reverse table or straighten through the legs. Keep the hips lifted. If you want a little bit more, you might lift one leg up at a time. Take it down. Good. Keep lifting through the hips, staying broad across the chest and breathing. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's come back to downward facing dog. Take your time getting there. If you're feeling a flow, take a flow. Sending the hips towards the back of the mat, the chest pulling towards the thighs, head relaxed. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, left leg's going to lengthen nice and long. Exhale, step it forward in between the hands. We're rising up for that crescent lunge again. So leaning it forward. Remember, if you want to take that right knee down, go for it, or press that right femur away from the earth. Pull that left hip back. Try not to park the chest on this left thigh, but find that energetic lift. Reach the arms forward and pulse. Good. Little tiny movements. You're getting stronger by the moment. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to your plank. Press the earth away from you. Hug the navel in towards the spine. Keep breathing. If you want a little bit more this time, perhaps you step one leg out at a time. for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're coming to that Vashistasana on the right side. Last one. You guys are doing awesome. You can stay here. You could add in some hip dips, lowering that right hip down towards the earth and then pressing it away, really squeezing that right side of the body. Good. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to that plank. Let's switch to Vashistasana on that left side. Good. Left shoulder over top of left wrist, hips lifted or hands maybe on that right hip or arm reaching high. If you want to add those hip dips, go for it. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Let's come back onto our glutes. This time, this is where we're going to use those blocks. Bring the blocks behind you. We're going to place the palms onto the blocks. Again, fingers can face forward. Come into that reverse tabletop here. So lengthening the hips upward towards the sun, knees stacking over top of the ankles. We're going to bend those elbows in towards each other. Take the glutes down towards the earth and then lift up. So getting into the triceps a little bit here. Good. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Go ahead and have a seat. Take your right arm overhead. Find a little lateral stretch. Inhale, come up to center. Right hand can come down. Left arm can reach overhead. Whew. Excellent job, friends.